Ever felt like no matter how many hours you spend studying, your brain just doesn't cooperate? You sit down, motivated, highlight everything, take notes, and yet halfway through, you're exhausted, distracted, overwhelmed, and hello, old friend, procrastination. Followed, of course, by that crushing guilt. If this sounds familiar, take a deep breath. This video is for you. Here's the truth. The problem isn't you. It's the strategy you were taught about how to learn. Nobody told you this, but there's a way to study that's way smarter and way lighter. And no, it doesn't involve gallons of coffee or sacrificing your mental health. Today, I'm going to share 7 psychological hacks backed by neuroscience that will help you learn more in less time and, most importantly, without burning out. Stay with me till the end because this might completely change the way you study and how you treat yourself. Let's be real. Why does learning today feel harder than ever? There's constant noise, videos, TikToks, group chats, podcasts. Your brain is fighting a silent war against distractions, overwhelm, pressure, and this toxic belief that being productive means being busy 24/7. But here's the secret no one told you. Studying isn't about how many hours you put in. It's about how your brain actually works. And when you start working with your brain instead of against it, you learn faster, retain more, and feel way less stressed. So in this video, I'll walk you through 7 hacks that aren't magic tricks or empty promises. They work because they're based on how your brain naturally processes, stores, and recalls information. And we start with hack 1, the Zeigarnik effect. Maybe you've never heard the name, but I guarantee you felt it. Ever start something, like writing the first sentence of an essay, and then can't stop thinking about it until it's done? That's the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain hates unfinished tasks. It keeps looping them in the background until you complete them. How does this help you study faster? Simple. Just start, even if it's bad. One of the biggest procrastination traps is waiting to feel ready or motivated. But when you force yourself to open the textbook, write a dumb first sentence, or highlight the first word, your brain goes, "Oh, this matters," and locks in. It's not about motivation, it's about momentum. Start messy, the focus comes next. Hack 2, Parkinson's Law. This one's a game changer for everyone who says, "I just need more time to study." Ever notice how a simple task magically expands to take as much time as you give it? If you block an entire day to review one chapter, congrats, that chapter will drag on the whole day. But if you say, "I've got 25 minutes to nail this," suddenly your brain kicks into turbo mode. Your brain loves deadlines. Without them, it wanders. With them, it prioritizes, focuses, and gets it done. So the challenge: break your study sessions into mini sprints, set timers, use the Pomodoro technique. You'll be shocked at how much faster and better you work when you stop giving tasks unlimited time. Hack 3, the do the dumb thing first rule. You know that mental block when starting feels impossible? That's because your brain is overwhelmed by complexity before it even starts doing anything. Here's the fix. Start with something ridiculously simple. Open the notebook. Write the title. Arrange your highlighters. Skim the first subheading. It seems dumb, but that's the point. Tiny, low-effort actions bypass the resistance. Think of it like pushing a stuck car. The hardest part is the first push. Once it's moving, momentum takes over. Your brain doesn't need motivation. It needs motion. Hack 4, ultradian rhythm cycles. You've probably heard that your brain works in 90-minute focus cycles. Yep, that's real. Every 90 minutes, your brain hits a peak of focus, then naturally dips. Push past that dip and hello, mental fog, distraction, and fatigue. The fix? Study in 90-minute max blocks, then take a real break for 15 to 20 minutes. And no, not scrolling TikTok. a real break. Walk around, stretch, drink water, look outside. When you honor your brain's natural rhythm, your productivity skyrockets without the crash. Hack 5. Chunking. Your brain doesn't learn isolated facts. It learns patterns, structures, connections. Trying to memorize 20 random terms? Good luck. But group them into categories, visual maps, or simple narratives, and your brain's like, got it. This is why chunking works. You turn scattered information into meaningful units. Think of it like switching from loose puzzle pieces to assembled sections. It doesn't just speed up learning, it supercharges retention and recall. Hack 6. Environmental anchoring. Your brain ties places, sounds, scents, even lighting to mental states. If you study in bed, then at the kitchen table, then while lying on the couch, your brain gets confused. None of those places become your focus zone. The fix? Create a study space. It doesn't have to be fancy. It can be a desk, a specific chair, or even just a playlist you only use when studying. Light a candle, put on your study hoodie, build cues that say, focus mode on. Over time, your brain starts switching into deep focus automatically just by being in that space or hearing that sound. And now, hack 7, and honestly, the most powerful one, the generation effect and active recall. Ready for a hard truth? Highlighting, rereading, and copying notes don't actually help you learn. What makes your brain learn is this: trying to remember before you review. Explain the concept out loud as if teaching someone. Write down everything you can remember before checking your notes. Quiz yourself. Use flashcards. When your brain struggles to pull up info, it's wiring deeper connections. Even if you're wrong, it's still learning. Way more than just rereading. And chances are, nobody ever taught you this, right? Now take a breath. If you realize that your struggle was never about laziness, it was about not knowing how your brain actually works, welcome to your mental glow up. This isn't about doing more. It's about doing what works, doing what respects your brain, your energy, and your mental health. Quick recap of the 7 hacks. Hack 1, Zeigarnik effect. Just start, even if it's messy. Hack 2, Parkinson's law. Short deadlines equal turbo focus. Hack 3, do the dumb thing first. Kill the starting resistance. Hack 4, ultradian cycles. 90-minute focus, then real breaks. Hack 5, chunking. Group info into meaningful patterns. Hack 6, environmental anchoring. Create your focus ritual. And hack 7, the generation effect and active recall. Remember before you review. If this video helped you, do this for yourself. Tell me in the comments, which hack hit you the hardest today? And if you know someone drowning in study overwhelm, send them this video. You might literally change how they learn forever. Hit like, save this for later, subscribe, and remember, you're not alone in this. Here at 4Mind, we've got your back, helping you care for your mind, your learning, and your life. See you in the next one.